Data Mart is nothing but a subset of our data warehouse. So consider this is the transactional database which we are having in real time. So this is operational systems. So we are not going to load in a single stage to the data warehouse we do have. So many stages will be available. Okay, so from the OLTP to OLAP data transfer. So definitely we do have multiple stages available in the real time. So like staging area is one of the stages in the ETL process. Like we will land all the data from different oil system to OLTP system to staging. From the staging to we will move the data to data warehouse. So from the data warehouse, a subset of data warehouse we will create either logically or separate data mart will be created. Again, the data mart also database only. But it is a logically divided. So how we do have one hard disk have been divided like C drive, D drive and A drive the same way. So here also we will logically divide the data warehouse or one particular database into multiple data mart. The data mart will have a subject-oriented information based on their business. Consider this is the difference between data warehouse and data mart. The data warehouse it will have all the enterprise data. Okay, so it will have all the enterprise data, but data mart will have a particular subject. The department by data. So here we do have multiple subject areas are available in this particular data warehouse. But here it will be a single subject area. Each data mart will have single subject area. So multiple data sources definitely will have multiple. From the multiple data sources, we will accumulate all the data. We will integrate the data into warehouse. But here it will be limited data source. So this might be the source for data mart. Again, we need to do the ETL process to fetch the data from data warehouse to data mart. Here we used to do one ETL process. Again, here ETL tool will be introduced. So here it will occupy large memory. Okay, the data warehouse will occupy large memory, but the data mart will occupy limited memory. This will take a lot of time to implement this data warehouse, but the data mart will take some shorter time to implement it. So this is the major difference between data mart and data warehouse. So we do have different types of data mart in the real time. So, for example, 3 different types of data marts are available. So the first types of data mart is independent data mart. So there is dependent data mart and independent data mart and hybrid data mart. So what is mean by independent data mart? So here we do have OLTP systems. So from the OLTP, we are moving the data to data warehouse. So from the warehouse, we are fetching the data for our data mart. So this is called dependent data mart. The data mart is dependent on the data warehouse. So from the warehouse we are pulling the data. So the data is first extracted from the OLTP system and then populated to the data mart, the central data warehouse to data mart. So from the warehouse, the data travels to the data mart. But here independent data mart. Here the data warehouse will not be available. Okay, so directly the data mart will be loaded from OLTP source. So this is called independent data mart, and then we do have hybrid data mart. So the hybrid data mart, the data mart will get the data from either from the OLTP system or from the data warehouse system. So this is the 3 different data mart available in the data warehouse.